Hi there. Well, I've actually literally just got off the phone with the press officer for the Supreme Court, and they say they haven't yet received an application to appeal the decision yesterday from the Court of Appeal from Archie Battersbee's family. So I think what's going to happen over the next few hours is incredibly tense for everybody involved, because as it currently stands legally at midday, the doctors that are treating Archie Battersbee at the Royal London Hospital are well within their rights legally to switch off the life support machine that he has been dependent on. And it's been an incredibly dramatic last few days for this case. It was went to the Court of Appeal yesterday after the United Nations sort of intervened and looked at this case, the Committee for the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, and they put a request to the British government and urged them to hold off in having Archie Battersbee's life support machine switched off until they'd had a look at this. It then went to the Court of Appeal yesterday, but the senior family court judge in England and Wales, Sir Andrew McFarlane, said he saw no reason to delay the life support machine treatment being removed, and said that the sort of international treaties that we may have with the United Nations when it comes to the rights of people with disabilities, UK law, we are not bound by what happens with those treaties. And so that was really kind of the crux of what was discussed yesterday. And now we're in this horrendous, really, waiting game, I suppose, for all parties involved, but of course most significantly for the family of Archie Battersbee, who've been campaigning for a number of months now, trying all sorts of different legal routes in order to keep their son alive, dependent on a life support machine.
And Alice, if they are unsuccessful today at the Supreme Court, will they have exhausted all possible legal avenues?
The only one that they haven't pursued is going down the European Court of Human Rights, and my understanding is that the reason that they haven't gone down that so far is because they were concerned it would be sort of rejected outright and it wouldn't be looked on favourably in a similar sort of situation that we saw with Charlie Gard. And it's important to stress that, I mean, they have tried a number of legal avenues already. This has gone to the High Court twice, and it's failed there. It's gone to the Court of Appeal yesterday. So they really have tried a number of legal options, and sadly this is getting very much down to the wire, because it is around midday today that sadly life support treatment is set to be withdrawn, because that is what a number of judges have said is in the best interests of Archie Battersbee, which is of course what the family completely disagree with. They've always campaigned that they want him to die, in quotes, in a way that is natural, i.e. there isn't a sort of time frame given, certainly not a court-mandated one, in which treatment would suddenly be withdrawn. So for them, very much, I think a lot of people's heartfelt sympathies going towards them at this time that is incredibly heartbreaking for so many people involved.